Hello, Raina from Commonwealth Roofing Corp. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can improve your website and beat some of your competition online. If at the end of the video, if you have any questions or want to hear some more information, feel free to reach out and I'll gladly answer those for you. If not, no big deal. I'm actually going to give you a bunch of tips and strategies in this video that you guys could go ahead and apply directly to your website, and it should help you out. 3 topics we'll cover today are content, links, and citations. And the idea really being, if you beat your competition or have more of those than your competitors, you'll be able to beat them online as well. So what I'm going to do here is show you your site. I can see you guys have it broken up by your commercial, residential, about us, and service and repair. So have your services all listed there with their own pages. And then you do talk a little bit about each one of those. And I do like that you guys have all that. What Google cares the most about really is all of this, right? All these words, all this content. And they want to see about 1,500 words of content on your homepage. Now, you guys obviously are a little bit under that. Being at that 1,500 mark is going to really optimize your site, and Google's going to rank it a lot higher. I'm also going to go ahead and show you Hkc Roofing, because if we look in the area, they're going to be the top result that shows up for any roofing service. So what I'm going to do is show you there is they have all their services at the top as well. And we can see that they have a pretty good, decent looking page here, pretty professional. Now, they're only going to have a little bit under 500 words of content here, so they're pretty low. You guys actually might even have more than them currently. So that's one area where you might already be ahead of them. And you don't just want content, though. You want to have the 1,500 words, but you also want to make sure you have keywords into it. Keywords are just phrases that people search or groups of words. And the reason that you want to show up these, because these are the most common ones. So this one alone, roofing Louisville KY for Kentucky, this brings in 400 people who search this exact phrase every single month into Google. So if this keyword is on your page in your content, you'll show up for this search and you could be the target of those 400 searches. Now, 3 ways you can show up on the first page of Google. That's really where you want to be, because 80 to 85% of people won't go to page 2. You could pay for ads, as these companies have. You would just have to pay more than them to get ahead of them. You could also show up in the map pack or GMB for Google My Business. Top 3 show up in this preview window. They're going to be on the first page. That's where you want to be. The rest are going to be in the view all, but the top 3 are going to get all the attention. So you want to be in the top 3. And that's through citations, which we'll talk about a little bit later. And then we have our organic section where we're going to find Hkc Roofing as the top result, then Christian Brothers Roofing. There's going to be 10 results on each page, as long as there's enough results to fill those pages. So we'll start with just page 1. That's going to be the most important, 10 on this one. 2 things they're looking for. They want to make sure you have 1,500 words of content for the organic section here, and you want to have those keywords in it so you can show up for that result. The other thing Google's looking for is they want to know they can trust your website. So I've taken your site, commonwealthroofing.com, plugged it into a program that I've paid for called Ahrefs. This just allows me to kind of see how your site's performing. I see your headers right here. Good job with those. That allows Google to find you a little bit easier. And then we want to talk about these 2 dials here. The UR is your trust. This is the one we're going to focus on today. And the DR is your power behind your site. Now, your trust is a 28. These dials both go to 100. The way to build these is through links, so backlinks and referring domains. Now, backlinks are just links that when you click on them, just like this one here, it's going to redirect me to your site or open your site in a new window or tab. And referring domains are websites that are linked to your site through backlinks. So these backlinks are on these sites. And the way that would work, I'll give you an example, would be like a Facebook business page. If you guys have one of those set up linked to your site, that would be a referring domain, your Facebook business page. And where you have your web address, that would be a backlink. It's going to link the 2 together. So with 114 sites kind of vouching for you, we can see of those 114, 81 of them are what we'd call strong sites, or ones we'd recommend. So 81 pointing is giving you a trust of 28. You guys are being found for 126 different keywords into Google right now, into searches. So when people search 126 different phrases, they're going to find you guys. But we can see that those keywords are only bringing you actually 43 visitors per web page. So part of that is you want to get in the top 10 for each keyword to show up on the first page. Otherwise, you'll be further back and people really don't go to those pages as much. So with 43 total visitors, what we're seeing now, I'm going to also show you Hkc Roofing and show you what they do. Now, they do residential and commercial as well. We can see their trust the 31. Their power's not that strong currently. That's one thing they could definitely help. They do have their keywords, their headers up here. They have over 1,400 backlinks on 146 referring domains. Of the 146, 103 of those sites are strong, giving them a trust of 31. They have 453 keywords they can be found for, so they have those on their site. And then they're bringing in 484 visitors to their website every single month. So that's where they're really kind of set apart, by bringing a ton of people to their website, which is going to bring a bunch of calls. Typically about 100 people to your site would be between 20 and 30 phone calls per month to you guys on a very conservative side. Now you're probably looking at these numbers thinking, well, these links, right, these referring domains and backlinks, these are huge numbers, which you guys do have a similar amount of referring domains, but they have a lot more links. What we can actually do is I can click these, I can click both. We can look and see exactly what websites are referring to them. We could look at the 101 strong ones, find them there. A lot of those sites we can just make a profile, we could join them with a membership, and we can get the same ones they have. If they work for them, there's no reason why it wouldn't work for you guys. And so that we can actually replicate their results and then add more on top so we can get ahead of them. So just to recap the organic section, you want 1,500 words of content, keywords in that content multiple times that are going to be the good ones, like roofing Louisville KY. That's the best one in the area. Then we want to make sure that we also have trust from Google by having strong sites pointing back to us. Now, if you want to get in the map pack, top 3 are going to get a lot of attention here. The way to do that is through citations. That's getting your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, Better Business Bureau, but also sites like your social media, so Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. And you're going to see all the phone numbers displayed here. They're going to get a lot of direct calls as well as people going to their websites and then calling them from there. They're going to get about 30% of the search volume coming through here. And then the last option, if you guys wanted to pay for ads, you just have to pay more than these 3 and you'd show up ahead of them. All right, but thank you guys for your time. Really appreciate it. If I don't hear from you guys, I'll give you a call in about a day or so just to see if this was in fact helpful. I'm just looking for a little feedback so I can make these as informative as possible to help some businesses. All right, but thank you for your time, guys, and have a great day.